Hello everyone, welcome to Ignition.
Hello, and today we're in the workshop and we're going to show you briefly what's coming up on the channel over the next few weeks.
We are.
So this is my Jeep Wrangler. I think I've mentioned it enough times, you probably didn't even imagine it really existed, but here she is, and I've done a lot of work to it. We've got, I've put metal front bumpers on, done a fair bit of raptoring, it's had a lift, varying bits and pieces with it. I've been at it for months now. Lockdown started and I started taking it to bits, but there we go. So we decided that we're going to show a few of the bits because I've come across some stumbling blocks with it. So at the rear, the old bumper is back on because the new metal bumper, I've had a lot of trouble getting the license plate and the lighting on it, and what I've done is I've purchased a load of cheap and nasty, I don't want to say rubbish because we don't know yet, but I've got it from Banggood, so it's come over from China. I've bought bottom of the range because I want a camera and I want some parking sensors because my driving is appalling and I can't see out the back with the great big wheel on. So I'm going to show you warts and all how we fit that and whether the Banggood things that I've purchased are any good at all. So let's nip round the back and I'll show you what I mean. So round the back here I've fitted this monster tyre carrier. It weighed a ton. Certainly if I hadn't had Nathan with his big old guns to help, I wouldn't have certainly got that on my own. So this has all been rewired, but the plastic bumper is back on. Now I've got a number plate and lights here, and I thought that they would generically just come off and go on my new aftermarket metal bumper, but that's not the case. So finding something to light it up correctly from a legal point of view and get the actual plate fitted, the only thing that I really could find was on Banggood. So I think I'm going to find it interesting. Hopefully you'll find it interesting whether that actually was worth purchasing, because I've waited long enough for it to arrive. So old one's gone on as this needs its testing done fairly soon. So that is what's coming up on the Jeep. There's the other thing that I've got, which will move round to the other side and I'll show you. So what you do or do not know about a Wrangler. The Wrangler comes with removable panels on the inside. In fact, the whole back part can be removed. But the panels I find a pain in the neck taking out. Now you can be bothered to do it, but you've got a fair few bits to unscrew and then clips to take out. Then you've got to lift them out and put them in the back. So what I want to do is change this into a proper convertible. So from a company called Bestop, I've purchased in a convertible roof which replaces these. So it's allegedly a one-hand operation. They're not the cheapest product in the world, but the tutorials that I've seen are okay. So I'm pretty convinced we can do it fairly easy, but we're going to show you warts and all how easy it really is to fit. So my selection of Banggood products are here. So I've got a license plate holder with inbuilt parking sensors and cameras, selection of lights, and a monster great big metal bumper here which will all go on. So I've got to do some drilling, some fitting, and we can make sure that the camera and the sensors work, and we'll show you the quality of them and we'll see how good it's going to be. I'm certainly interested, so hopefully you will be. Now these came with me from the UK, pair of Audi TT seats. Not sure whether they're going to go in the Jeep. There's a fair bit of bracketry made that I'll need to put those in, but we'll see. Again, if you think I should put some bright red seats in my black Wrangler, you know, let me know.
Okay, now moving over to the next project. This is our Mitsubishi L200. It's a pickup truck, as you can see, and we've got lots and lots of things planned for this, lots of parts over there, which I'll show you in a second. Do excuse my dad's projects in the corner. This is a solar power generator thing that he's wanted to make and built. But let's not get into that. It's off the grid, and I'll show you the next things that are going on the truck. Okay, so here's our parts rack. Now on the Mitsubishi we've got quite a few things planned which I'll go through now. So we've got full front and rear shocks that will be going on there, terra firma. I've also got leaf springs which I'm not going to try and pick up because they weigh more than me and my dad combined. We also have front sway bar bushings. They're going to be going on, as you can see, in very nice orange, so I'm looking forward to getting those on. We also have the major issue on the truck, which is the prop shaft. The middle center bushing is completely shot. It's well, it's metal cased with a silicon bushing in the middle, and on the truck the silicon bushing's just completely disappeared. So it's just metal on metal really, so it needs to be done. And whilst that's off, we thought we'd change all the spider gears on the prop shaft as well, which will be a good job done, so it's just more free. Here, these are just parts to go with the sway bar bushings and the shocks. We also, which will be quite exciting, have a brake conversion kit. So we're going to put front discs on it, and we're going to also sandblast and powder coat the front calipers. So that's going to be very exciting. I'm still trying to debate whether blue or red, which colour to do. Oh, he's also forgotten to tell you something. He's got some very nice ARB front and rear diff covers for his Jeep. But I'll show you what the brakes will look like once they're done, and you can decide on the colour. Okay, so here we are under the Jeep. Now, this is what our powder coated brakes look like in red. So I'd like you to tell me which one you think I should do. This gloss red or gloss navy blue. But we'll be deciding that later on if you stick around. Okay, now the final thing we've got is a giveaway at the end of our series, which will be quite nice, won't it? It
is, yeah. A set of Milner off-road shocks. Now they are for an L200. I'm putting them down because they're too blooming heavy for me.
I'll give you a hand. Good grief.
And they were a bit colour-coded. You know, they were probably disappearing on my muscular torso. So we'll give those away to someone who's got an L200 who wants them and gives us a good, decent, witty comment.
And doesn't just flog them on your eBay.
No, you've got to want them and use them, and we want to see a picture of them fitted as well. So
that'd
you
be
can't
nice.
just flog them on eBay.
No.
So a comment about my bald head, my big ears.
Anything.
What about?
Oh yeah, the nose. Can't forget the nose. Maybe my boobs or something, but
you haven't got any.
True.
But any comment, it can be nice or bad, but preferably nice, and we would prefer it to go to an L200. But if you think they'll fit your vehicle as well, we haven't got a problem with that. We'll post them anywhere. We don't really care. Yeah.
So we hope this has summed up sort of why we'd like you to subscribe, why you should subscribe to us.
We've got a lot going on.
We have certainly got a lot going on, and we're going to be getting our hands dirty for once, which will be nice.
And I don't like that.
No, we don't like that. But we
hit the subscribe button.
Yes, yeah.
Hit the well, we don't care about the like button greatly. Nice. I don't know whether you picked that up, but that's our neighbour wheeling his motorbike, which we love.
Yeah, it's a nice bike, that.
Okay, so subscribe. That's all we ask.